You gonna go to Boston in that trade they were talking about? The rumors.
All right, man. Let me tell you how I feel about this, because Kevin Durant is definitely one of my favorite players ever.
Right.
Like, I think he's one of the most talented players ever. I think he is the shit. But for what the trade offer was in the package, I don't want him to get traded. I think that giving up Jaylen Brown.
Especially Jaylen Brown, like that doesn't make sense to me. Like y'all just went to the finals with him. Like why would you do that?
And not only did we go to the finals, there were times in that playoffs where Jaylen Brown was the only reason we were winning games. In the
he was the
quarter.
best player on the team most of the time.
He was our fourth quarter killer for a lot of the games. And when Jason Tatum was slipping up, who was there?
Jaylen Brown.
And
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum led the playoffs in turnovers. You know that?
Yeah.
Jason Tatum led the playoffs in turnovers with 100 turnovers.
But he also played more minutes in the playoffs than any other player has since LeBron James.
He had 100 turnovers in the whole playoff.
But
in the playoffs, not even in the regular season.
This is what I like to compare it to. LeBron when he went to the finals with the Cavs.
Right. Which year? He went multiple times with the Cavs.
06, 07?
Okay.
That year.
He had nobody.
Exactly, but Jason Tatum played more minutes in the playoffs than anybody has since LeBron went to that finals. And what does that say?
Jason Tatum has other stars on his team, though, so like he should not have that many turnovers. And he's not a point guard. And he's not the point guard. He's a point forward, but he's not the point guard.
But that finals would not have been even close if Jason Tatum did show up. He didn't show up. He really didn't show up.
Really at all. That was his worst series in the playoffs, definitely.
And I mean, every other series we went to 7. We were tired. We were beaten up. But in my opinion, Jaylen Brown was the reason we were in that finals. Period.
And that's really disrespectful if you have to keep him. Like that's just showing him like, we can get rid of you. But Jason Tatum's not tradable. That doesn't make sense.
Well, to me, as a Celtics fan, I don't think either of them should be tradable. I think they play great together. I think that
they're young. They're 24 and 25.
I mean, they are younger than me, both of them.
Right.
And I mean,
Jason Tatum is a year older than me.
Jaylen Brown is a smart guy. He is the president of the Players Association. Like this man knows his basketball. He knows what it takes to get it done on a business level.
You tweeted shaking my head?
Yep, and man, Jaylen, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I'm not happy with Brad Stevens right now, but Kevin Durant,
he's an amazing talent.
For a couple years, I think, we would be great.
But I also think
look at the age difference, bro. It's like a 10-year age difference.
It is. But if you want to win right now, KD would be a good option.
But Jaylen Brown isn't an option that's going to hurt you.
Right. He's like a 3-and-D. He can shoot and he can play defense. So, I mean, I would keep him too because KD can play defense, but not to the level Jaylen Brown can. No, KD's just long. He can block shit.
And he gets a lot of boards. And really, they're two different positions. But
what I don't understand is like that doesn't make sense for the Celtics to even want to make that trade because you're giving them they want multiple first-round picks. They want Marcus Smart. They want Jaylen Brown. They want Grant Williams. That is like half your roster.
And Kevin Durant's primary position is small forward. That's what Jason Tatum's primary position is.
But you can put KD at the 4. Stop it.
You can. But you can put Tatum at the 4 too right now without KD on the roster.
But they're both going to start if they're on the same team.
Okay, so let's say right now, current Celtics roster with Jaylen Brown and the new trades they just made. Do you think that they're good enough to go to the finals next year?
I'm
biased, so
you said if the trade goes through, do I think they're good enough?
If they do not make the KD trade, do you think that they are capable of going to the finals?
I think they at least get to the conference finals.
With Malcolm Brogdon?
I think they'll get to the conference finals.
Yeah?
Definitely. Because if you look at the roster, it's about the same roster, but now they got a point guard instead of Marcus Smart trying to be a point guard.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Brogdon is a beast.
Now he can play the 2. Jaylen Brown can play 3. Jason Tatum can play the 4. They can have a center, and they can have Malcolm Brogdon. Now they got a good squad.
They have Danilo Gallinari.
They got Gallinari?
They
just acquired him this year?
About a week or two ago.
Okay. I see you Celtics making moves.
That's stretching the floor. We got Al Horford still. We got the Time Lord, Rob Williams, who, ladies and gentlemen, is the future of centers in the league.
He is a dog. He's good on defense.
Yeah,
he's a block machine.
They call him the Time Lord because he reverses that ball and sends it back into space.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. Like, when coming out of college, I didn't think he was going to be too good, but he's definitely way better than I expected.
Well, they said in college that he he lacked motivation. He was good as a natural talent, and obviously he's big.
What college did he come out of?
Mississippi State.
Okay. I never really followed their basketball team ever.
Mississippi State or Texas A&M.
I know their football team
one
is good.
Of the two
I know
SEC.
their football team good.
Yo,
But I
but
don't.
who do you think would go head to head with the Celtics if they were to make it to the
If the
finals?
Celtics were to make it to the finals next
Who
year,
they playing?
the Warriors got a good chance. But like, I don't know. Like, it depends. It
Hey,
depends
this-
how the young guys turn out this year. Because they got Kuminga coming back. He was injured. He even played this shit really in the end of the
True.
playoffs. They
True.
got Wiseman coming back. He barely played.
He barely played, and he's
like,
a
and
force.
He's a big.
He's
He's
a
a
force.
big. That's a good center right there. He can shoot. He got an ugly jump shot, but that boy can shoot.
We don't need him to shoot. But I mean, isn't that crazy, ladies and gentlemen, that this man out of Milwaukee,
Yes,
with that
sir.
new Bucks roster,
Oh, yeah.
he's not even a fan. They just got Rudy
First of all,
Gobert.
that's my second favorite team. Shout out to Bucks.
I don't
I
have
was there
second
when
favorites.
I was at the game when they put the banner up against the net, and we beat their.
Oh,
We
okay.
beat their.
You were there?
A bleep. Yes, sir. Me and my dad took my pops.
Oh, that's
Shout out to
awesome.
pops. Yes, sir. It was first game of the year, and we won. I stayed about till the end of fourth quarter when we went about like 15, so I cut out. Before all the traffic, there were so many people, bro.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many people in my life. I think for real, because you gotta think, because they just won the finals. Everybody want to watch
Oh
see
yeah,
the ring
yeah,
ceremony.
the rings.
Yes, that's
you
what
know,
I'm saying, bro. That's why I wanted to get the tickets, because I couldn't make it to the championship parade because I had to work. I should have called off.
And I feel like right now Giannis is like Jordan to those people in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah.
People.
Oh,
I mean, Giannis is a, oof,
And he won 2 MVPs back to back.
and a ring. Put that team on his back
He's
I mean-
defensive player of the year once or twice now.
twice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Giannis is a force. You can't mess with him.
No.
So do you think it'd be the Celtics and the Bucks in the conference finals, or what? Who do you think's gonna make it to the
Well,
conference finals?
let's see what happens with the Nets. I mean,
Dude,
Kyrie's bound
I
to go
don't know. I
somewhere.
think Kyrie's definitely leaving. I don't really see him staying. He only took that. He bought into the option so he can get his money. That don't mean he's staying. He could get traded real quick.
Yeah, but I mean, with the
$37 million. You
Yeah,
know
that
you taking that.
contract, too.
Anybody taking that in a year?
Man, but I mean, truly, we'll just have to see because there are a lot of teams that are going to be good this year.
All I gotta
And
say
the
is
league's
Celtics,
been-
do not make that trade. It's
do
not smart.
Please,
It's not smart.
as a fellow fan, as a Celtic Nation tweeter, I
Tweeter.
tweet to you guys all the time. Please do not make that trade. I'm begging you.